新ロブジラ
Dancing Goji will be dancing at over 6 inches tall, nearly at 7. Oh dear God, let's get started. Holy God in heaven, the borders on tags are back. At the very top of the tag, we are going to see Godzilla 1965. Right under that, Godzilla 1965. And hey look, there's Godzilla 1965 from the 1965 movie Invasion of the Astro Monster. Godzilla 2025, stuff I can't read. Back of the tag will be shaped out to Godzilla's dorsal fins. We will see Invasion of the Astro Monster, Bandai Movie Monster Series posing, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we've got a bunch of stuff on the inside of the tag, including a silhouette, and look at that, even some instructions. It's very easy to follow. Sing it with me, kids. Since this guy is not a Godzilla store exclusive, we are just going to give him a top loader. I did consider doing the double sleeving method for him since he's the first in this line, but screw it. Alrighty, so paint and detailing wise, this guy's gonna be a little on the muted side. Just look at those fiery eyes. You could practically see it all. His heart is on fire, it's burning with desire, and raging deep within. Bad Rocky callbacks aside, I love how Godzilla's eyes look. They look like 2 eggs with a lot of pepper at the center. And they're done up pretty damn well, too. Speaking of which, Bro's teeth and the inside of his mouth are actually all going to be very well done. Granted, I'm only a little surprised because Bandai does do a pretty good job most of the time. What a happy boy. Bro's gonna have a highlight going down his titty area. It's not gonna feature much paint around that, just right there, dead center. The nails are going to have that dark, almost creamy looking infectoid color to them, as will the toes. Got a nick on those. These are looking mighty fine though. And there will be faint highlights on the kneecaps. It does very much match the stripe over here. I don't think these little highlights appear anywhere else. Let's check the top of his head. Oh wow, nothing there. Cool. Now the only other thing on this guy's body that's going to feature paint are going to be these dorsal fins. They're going to be sporting an aged, stained yellow color. The dorsal fins along the side will only be painted on the tops of them, which I do believe is accurate. Even if it isn't, don't care. Dancing Godzilla vinyl figure? Heck yeah. The details on these are really, really nice. Even the little waffle wafers over here, they've got some nice details on them. Bandai, you make me love you and hate you all at the same time. The majesty of paint doesn't stop there, because Godzilla's tail will be painted all the way to the tip. Yeah, it's not exactly going to mirror the color of that of the dorsal fins, but just the fact that there is visible paint on here is rather nice. Hopefully all that comes up on camera because it does very much exist. And hey yo, the painting, the detailing, it's pretty friggin' lovely. And if you'd like to get your mitts on this dancing boy over here, you can do so at Beast of the East Collectibles. As I said yesterday, you can use my code SHINROB5 to get 5% off your order. And from what their website says, it sounds like this thing is going to reach them around March. So have at it and tell them ShinRobJira sent you if you do end up purchasing. Size comparisons. Shokugan, OG movie. Limited movie again. Ultra Kaiju series, Jiros. Playmates Toho series, Rodan. King series, which I forgot to take a picture of, that's HMA. Finger Puppets, HG. And now it's time to guess if this is a remold of any shape or form in comparison to that of the original figure. Well, unfortunately, I don't own the original figure. And when comparing him to the picture, I can see quite a few similarities, but the tail is flipped, the arms are obviously different, the legs look mostly the same, just, posed, and the head looks shot for shot. I can't say until I get one. Well, a normal one. But I do have Jiras. They have the same head, technically, but as you can see, that head's bigger. So this is kind of going nowhere. Yeah, even the dorsal fins is different. Even them tails is different. And I don't know. I don't think this is a reissue of just the body, because if it was, we wouldn't have that on the tail with all, the whole 9 yards. It'd be something on the bottom of the feet. You already know. We've been here before. And now to answer the boiling questions I'm sure many of you have. And if you were paying attention while I was talking about the tag, yeah, he is very much detachable from his base. And look at that. You can put him right back on. Really nice. The base will come attached to the tag in this here giant little baggie over here. I decided to take it off because, look at that. It's freaking massive. No. And it really is as simple as, just picking them up, putting them down. Done. But I bet you're wondering, can he stand without it? No.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Bruh.
So right about now, I think it's time we engage in some articulations. Left arm over here can swivel all the way around. You're gonna want to give that the pulling swiveler as you do so. Don't want to scratch off any of that nice paint. Same thing for righty over here. It's gonna start careening into his back a bit earlier, and I don't like doing that. I think it's pretty obvious that this guy's not going to be able to stand correctly without the stand because his legs are just in two different positions. This leg over here can swivel all the way around, as can this one. Okay, well, he can stand, but yeah, it doesn't look as cool. Instead of dancing, it looks like he's doing some ballet jeté, which is still technically dancing, so knock yourself out. The base itself is finely detailed, rather nice. It is going to be a hollow vinyl. There you go. Hollow. And you know, for what it is, I think it's quite cool. So let's get him out of this stupid pose. Fit the tail right there. Make sure this foot is resting on that part of the base. And when it comes to this leg, I mean, you can have it all the way up just like that and he'll remain on the base, if a bit crooked. So I just kind of like to keep it as far down as it can possibly go, readjust the arms, and boom, Godzilla is doing the dance. The Shay dance, or Shay dance, or whatever. Yeah, going on Wikizilla when I was much younger than I am right now and finding out that Godzilla actually didn't create or originate that dance was nuts. It actually originated from Fujio Akasuka's manga, Osomatsu-kun, which premiered in 1962 and ended in 1969, and the dance that Godzilla does is performed by the character, forgive me if I get this wrong, Iyami? For the very first movie monster series posing figure, I'm quite about this. This is awesome. We can get a dropkick Godzilla, we can get a Godzilla versus Hedorah flying Godzilla. The possibilities are truly endless with this, and who knows, maybe we'll get a new movie monster series Shin Godzilla mold out of this. Leave me alone, I like Shin Godzilla. I'll always want more of them. Anyway, I've been Shin Rob Jira. In the pinned comment down below, you can shop at Beast of the East Collectibles. Remember to use my code ShinRob5 for 5% off your order, and I will see you all next time, which might be later on this week, probably next week. We'll see. I'm sure HLJ is going to charge me for cringy edgelord butt rock chainsaw Gigan at some point this week. So yeah, peace. Oh yeah, tits. There you go, Toho Kingdom.